every time when a new mystical video appears online, it immediately creates a lot of controversy in the comments about its truthfulness. Even though it is possible to prove fake videos in most cases, there are cases when people still do not find explanations for what is happening, and they definitely admit that paranormal phenomena and creepy mystical creatures still exist. So, let's take a look at them today. Now, keep your eyes glued on the screen. I don't know what kind of strange shadow flashed behind the door, but I definitely don't want to open it after that. Someone, invisible to our eye, clearly didn't want the kid to do his job that day. Caution, they're watching us, especially carefully hiding behind the clouds. And they say that only birds can maneuver in the air like that whilst enjoying their flight. But who is it? The man suspected something was wrong in his living room in time, but he could not influence the antics of his invisible guest. Imagine the shock of the family when, while reviewing their video, they noticed a ghostly shape in the mirror. It seems that there is nothing unusual in this cute children's video, but just take a closer look. Where did the ball suddenly appear from right in front of the baby's feet? With such adventures, he definitely won't want to stay at work late anymore. This young man could have been given an Oscar for his acting skills. It just seems to me that he's not playing right now.
Concha de la lora. Concha de la lora.
After such a realistic video, it's hard not to believe that the souls of dead people can fly, isn't it? Just don't tell me it was an ordinary wind, I'll never believe it. I don't even know what emotions such a luminous phenomenon in the sky can cause. Perplexity with a hint of fear, or yet complete admiration? Right now, you can look at a frankly brave person in front of us. Why? He decided to play hide and seek with a ghost. While everyone was very busy working, there was another client who was eager to have an amazing appearance. The best thing is to call an exorcist. You can't do without prayers and rites here. Before watching similar videos, it would be great to buy some sedative pills. One needs nerves of steel here. Have you seen the shadow of this ghostly guest? I don't think the owners will be happy to see him in their house. The dog noticed a strange creature eager to escape into the darkness as soon as possible. However, their acquaintance did not work out. Do you want to buy vintage dolls? Get ready to feel such sheer stress. It's great to feel support at your most crucial moment and a strong hand on your shoulder. I just don't think that it's still great under such mystical circumstances. Nighttime adventures in dark, abandoned places and alleys will definitely not lead to good. This mysterious object suddenly appeared in the sky, and after maneuvering a little in the air, it simply disappeared from the field of view of the video camera. It seems this stranger has hidden abilities. In addition, he does not hesitate to openly demonstrate them in front of everyone. It's creepy to watch someone's shadow, especially someone who is actually not there. Something mystical is going on in the house since the winged children of the night are attracted there. Someone is completely not happy with the quality of the cords and is trying to demonstrate it with all its might. It seems that someone here wanted to try on a wig. That's just all of them were ugly. The cemetery is a very gloomy and shady place, and no one would like to meet such a creature there, especially watching you closely. Bystanders witnessed an extremely strange phenomenon in the sky, and they watched what was happening with unprecedented interest. Ghosts like to walk at night, but every time you see them, it still gets creepy. Such a real mermaid decided to keep company with vacationers in a boat, but she did not dare to swim very close to them. The residents of the neighboring house heard strange screams outside the window at night for several days, and apparently now they know exactly who created them. If we are currently watching footage from a new horror movie, then this is still half the trouble. And what if not? Take a closer look at how some ghostly woman in a dress is slowly walking down the corridor. It looks completely real. In this footage, captured by a surveillance camera in the early morning, there is clearly something paranormal going on. Otherwise, you can't explain what is happening. It is difficult to determine who or what is in front of us, but the object was moving almost like a jet plane. I don't know where it came from, but such a sudden appearance, as if from nowhere, is definitely frightening. If the wife decided to make fun of her husband, and then the joke turned out to be not funny? And what if someone really possesses her at night?
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
The girl seemed to be stuck in time when life around her continued to move forward. What a strange phenomenon. Unidentified flying objects have been spotted in the Los Angeles night sky. Apparently, someone is watching us from the sky. I don't understand it. I don't understand something, and neither do you. What is going on here? Take a closer look. These people seem to be enchanted by some kind of magical power since they behave so strangely. Believe it or not, after such shots, it will still be difficult to deny the existence of the Chupacabra. The surveillance camera in the office unwittingly became a witness to a terrible night event. This strange object seemed to disappear into thin air, but in fact, it just flew up with incredible speed. If you thought this was the shooting of a new Star Wars movie, then it's not the case. It's some kind of spaceship, I'm 100% sure. Do you know that you can meet almost everyone on the night streets of the city? However, you can only see this through the camera records. No one really knows what's there above the clouds. I'm sure that there are definitely those who really want to spy on the lives of ordinary Earthlings. It seems that we are on the set of a new show called The Strangest Things in the World. Otherwise, you cannot explain how a bicycle can levitate in the air without any devices. At first, you might think that some kind of owl was sitting there, but if you look closely, it becomes clearly clear that it has legs. It was as if nature itself had decided to divide the evening sky into good and evil. You never know what strange creatures may be hiding under the water column, and when they rise to the surface, it gets really creepy. It seems that someone in the house has decided that it's time to finally make a thorough renovation. In the night sky of Texas, people saw a kind of UFO, and apparently it was not a mistake. Some kind of frozen object hovered in the air right in the middle of broad daylight, which seriously scared all the eyewitnesses. The cop will have a long time to explain to his superiors about the events of last night. After all, without video evidence, few people will believe him. At first glance, it may seem that the ship is securely moored, but it's not as simple as it seems. If it wasn't for the CCTV footage, no one would have believed what was happening in the laundry room. Whoever shot the video clearly expected to see a bird's nest at the top of the tree. However, they were not ready for such an unexpected sight. With the coming of night, all sorts of evil spirits wake up, and then they can no longer be stopped. At this strange ceremony, people could not understand what was really happening for a long time. Why? It looked like the devil himself was playing with them. Having noticed something like this on the side of the road, I'm sure the driver couldn't come to his senses for a long time. Judging by what was happening to the sky, a real apocalypse was rapidly approaching the Earth. I won't hide it, it looks creepy. During late evening walks, people began to notice a strange black ring in the clouds. Their anxiety levels have soared to the maximum. Even a regular wire closure can cause a lot of problems. Do you think that some paranormal took place here? If the ghost decided to make fun of the owners of the house, then the joke failed. After all, now they'll have to dump a considerable amount to buy everything that was damaged. It doesn't look much like Santa Claus flying over the festive city with reindeer. Now let's move on to the strange moment when it seems like a person is walking on water when all the other people are in the boat. You never know what kind of mystical creature might secretly be waiting for you, especially in the woods, and it's better to never meet them.
Even though our episode is almost over, we would like to cheer you up and let you know that a new one will be released soon. Don't forget to click the bell so as to not miss it.